There are a lot of them that are screaming. Yes, we do know that the microeconomic aspect, microeconomic side of things are looking well, but the micro is still suffering. A lot of people are still not feeling it. How then would you be able to support your claim that this government is going to win an election? On what basis, on what grounds will they be able to campaign in 2027? Or you think things would have changed before then?
Tell me who will defeat APC. You know, the only opposition that I know that is in Nigeria, let me tell you now. The only opposition, I didn't say the opposition can win Asiwaju. The only opposition that is, the only person that still have traction, that has traction is Obi. No other one, no, everybody.
What about Goodluck Jonathan?
You see,
what about Goodluck Jonathan?
Jonathan has not.
What about Amechi? What about Atiku?
I have said it generally, sir. The only. So that has answered it, sir. I have no apologies. The only voice that has traction.
Governor Fayose,
talking. That
Governor
is everywhere.
Quickly.
Despite not being in government, is Obi. I give it to him. But let me tell you, sir, all others, they are filling the gaps. Atiku is filling the gaps. All others making noise because people don't listen to them anymore. You know, when the APC was formed, there was a great drift. Where is the drift to APC? To ADC. How you was...
Governor Fayose, we are totally out of time. We are totally out of time, but on the matter of Ekiti, just in 30 seconds, those who are very upset with you right in Ekiti, when you say Governor Oyebanji has performed, they will be asking you, give us 3 things that Oyebanji has done to deserve a second term. Can you say it in 30 seconds? 3 things that makes you think that Oyebanji has performed.
I will give you reasons why people contesting Oyebanji are wasting their money and time. You see, you can only know strict credibility when you are in Ekiti. When I was governor there, my critics were saying nonsense until I came to sweep the ground with a tsunami. Oyebanji will have another tsunami and defeat my record. Oyebanji is constructing the airport in Ado-Ekiti. The truth be told, Oyebanji gave in another 40% to complete that airport. That is the gospel truth. Oyebanji is doing a bridge that connects the bridge that I did. Oyebanji has done a ring road. And I want to say to you, you can go a little further and find out that the status of your hospitals in Ekiti had gone very much better. Because they are in opposition to him, they would not come here and talk. For me...
Governor Fayose, we are totally out of time. We do not have time again. Governor Ayodele Fayose, the man who comes himself, Irumole Jollof Rice, a big proponent of stomach infrastructure.
Very correct.
Governor of Ekiti State. Thank you so much indeed for your time tonight.
Thank you, Sheung. God bless you.
That's our show for tonight. I'm Sheung Akimale. God bless Nigeria.
While the state governor, Monday Okpebolo, has directed all commissioners and special advisors in his administration to wear the Asiwaju mandate cap as a show of loyalty and support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election. The governor issued the directive on Tuesday in Benin City during the swearing-in ceremony of 19 newly appointed commissioners and several board chairmen and members of state agencies. Well, Okpebolo warned that any commissioner who failed to wear the Asiwaju cap will be barred from attending State Executive Council meetings. Let's take a look.
Let me tell you first, before we begin, you see this cap? Yes, sir. I will not forgive any commissioner that is not wearing it. In ESCO, if you are not wearing suit, and you are wearing traditional dress, and you are coming to the ESCO without this Asiwaju cap, you are going back.
All right. right, this video has gone. Benga, should I bring you in just 30 seconds? I mean, I don't know what is going on. What do we call this? Is this psychophancy? I mean, if Ayo was here, that's exactly what she would have called it. What's going on with the Ashiwaju cap? You must wear it.
Okay.
I mean,
I would want to reiterate my firm belief in the rule of law,
yes,
which is provided by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that upholds the supremacy of the Constitution and its binding on the entire territory of the region. And I want to say that the same Constitution that provides this punitive measure for defaulters had also provided for the prerogative of mercy, which is recognized in the law. But coming to that issue of Ashwebi,
yes,
I think it's a joke taken too far. Yes, I think simply it's a joke taken too far. Yes. And we should take governance much more seriously than the drama that we are seeing. Governance should be sifted from drama.
Yes,
it's a high-level drama taken too far.
Yeah, all right. Rufai, a quick comment on Joe, and I want to take our good news reports.
I think it's not drama.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one. In fact, Oji, if you don't wear your Tinubu cap to this studio tomorrow, you should not be allowed to come into this studio.
No, I'm not from Edo State.
No.
I'm not from Edo State. I'm not a commissioner.
I'm mandating you now. You see, let's all go mad so that we know that moral turpitude reigns in Nigeria.
Right.
We know psychophancy reigns. Let's all go mad. So please, it's not drama. That's the way it should be done. Let's all go mad so that we know that one political champion is here.
Governor Monday Okpebolo, always in the news for this sort of...
All right, people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. Thank you very much for your time with us. It's good to be back here again. People, it's good to be back here again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all once again. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for being there with us all the time. We appreciate you always. Thank you, Abu Azi, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. We missed you yesterday. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you, Black Panther, my brother, Timmy DB, and many, many more, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Madapegi Modi, Manastella, Masawe, Pius Moye, Ima, Didi Anthony, Oga Pansat, and many others. Kisdo Gerahi, thank you very much, sir. And we have Victory all the way. We have many of you right there, Mike Akembare, many, many, many people at peace right there with us as well. But meanwhile, I like us to move on because in fact, I came out late with 30 minutes, so I need to catch up right now. Some people were already calling into the show. I would like us to take it from here. Guys, help us to press on the like, help us to press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. Copy the link, help us to share as well. Good evening to you, sir, Mr. Okpara Innocent. It's good to have you on the show. It's been a while. Talk to us, sir.
My brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. So how are you doing? How's the family? Your mother, your...
Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Everybody's good, sir. Just go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me put this in on mute. Okay. Yeah. I've been listening to watching your program all along. Despite that, I didn't have time to call in and all that. So I'm sorry that I wasn't calling in.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can't be watching me on the TV, sir. This is not the first time you called to this show. You can't be listening to me on the gadget and you are talking on the phone. The thing is delayed and everybody is waiting here for you to speak.
I've taken it off. I was looking to put my listen on the mute. So is it clear enough for you?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. The area that I wanted to talk about is, this Showore's proposition for to emerge as a rock. I heard how you were saying yesterday, was it day before yesterday, how you were giving him 100% support and all that, which is okay for you. But my point there is that nobody is saying anything that I'm trying to bring out. Nobody, I listen to people who just talk something, but nobody is saying what I'm trying to bring out now. Now, the people holding Nnamdi Kanu is the Nigerian government. Now, for Showore to say he's calling the Eastern as the governors of Northern, to me, that's not what he should have done. He should have called the governors of, other political parties in the South, not. So it's now making it look like the government that is holding the government. So this is where I kind of want him. Okay, I think this, to me, it's kind of a thing. It's I don't know how to say. It's kind of like trying to tribalize this thing or what? Why he's calling the Eastern governors and all that? This is a Nigerian issue. But if he had called in some governors in the West, in the North, whether they come out or not, then this would be like, yes, this guy out of federal dissension. So again, I wish him luck, and we know so far that peaceful demonstration does not bring out anything in Nigeria. It will happen, they will still do what they're going to do. But I'm not predicting that, or forecasting that he should fail. But if he goes ahead on Monday, and then they release him, I give him the praise again. I'll give him the second praise. I give him praise for bringing this people out. But where I fault him is he should have gone talk to Western governors, people in the APC, people in APC. He should have called them out because this is national issue. It's not an Easterners issue because the way he's doing it looks like, he's bringing only Easterners. No, I don't like that one. I don't like it. You guys reason that. Let other people reason what I just said now. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. And thank you very much for taking my call.
Mr. Innocent, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Okay. I appreciate every one of you. For those of you that were calling in, this is the best time. And that Deborah, you were calling in. Please, you guys should be following how people are talking and call in quickly. I cannot always be returning people's call. We don't have time. You guys watch the time backwards, and it is affecting the broadcast sometimes. And once I call, somebody's already talking on the panel. To be honest, if I have to be honest with you, I don't like going back to the phone anymore. It's not easy to manage this whole work here. But Deborah, please talk to us. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead. Good evening to you.
I thought you haven't finished your presentation.
And because you are pausing, going to the kitchen to cook a goosey soup, and you come back and replay, you are behind. You need to stay with us, read time, so that you know when I finish, then you know when to call in. But Deborah, you've gone to the kitchen again now, you see. This woman have escaped back to the kitchen.
I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Let me just
go ahead. Thank you, ma'am.
The interview between Fayose and...
Why is the line breaking?
Did you observe when he asked the question about the opposition, and when Mr. Fayose was...
The line is breaking.
The APC. And can you hear me?
Yeah, the line is stopping and moving on, so I don't know why.
I said when Shehu was interviewing Fayose,
yeah,
and Fayose was trying to say something about the opposition, about Peter Obi and the APC. Instead of Shehu to allow him elaborate on that,
and it was stopping him. Yes,
so quickly cut him off.
I don't know why. Yes, I noticed that. Yes.
Should have ashamed of himself, and because he doesn't want, the man was trying to say something very, very important.
He caught him.
That was
He caught him
what
up.
was important in the interview. allow. We are running out of time, but then he had time to ask silly questions. If he's listening, let him not think people are not paying attention. He's part of the problem that we have in Nigeria. They will never ever say the truth. Very shameless set of people, you know. That you're going to say something about the what is it called, the conference that Reno Mokri and his crew did. I don't know if you have seen that.
I've not seen it. Oh, I've not seen it.
Oh, Reno Mokri brought I think 2 white men from America to come and confirm that there's no genocide, in Christian genocide in Nigeria. But unfortunately for him, those white men, it's a very good interview. You need to see how Reno Mokri was disgraced. The white man did not support. He said the truth, and he actually exposed Reno Mokri. It's a very, very shameful thing. In fact, I'm very, very happy that the man exposed all of them and said yes, that from all the findings that it is showing that Christians are the ones that are mostly being displaced and being killed in Nigeria. And he was even telling them, he said it's dangerous that they are trying to cover up what is actually happening. Honestly, I thought you are going to show it. It's really, really a very, very good expose. And I was so happy that the white man could actually say the truth in front of Nigerian people, trying to actually cover the truth. Reno Mokri could not cover himself with shame. It's almost like the ground will open so he fall inside. I wish you saw the video. I really was thinking that you're going to talk about that as well. Then lastly, the interview of the man, the first interview that you showed about the man talking about what is going on in the political situation of Nigeria. Everything he said there was true. It's only Peter Obi is the only person that everybody knows that is the only one that at least had a small chance of able to contest against Tinubu. But the unfortunate thing is that these people will never give him the chance. They will do everything possible to sabotage his chance of even being in the ballot or winning the election. So we are just in a very, very dangerous situation at the moment. Look at what your governor in Edo State is doing already. So all these governors now, they are already preparing to rig the election for 2027. And it's a shame that nobody is stopping them. All the people are quiet, and they are all looking like I don't even know what to say. Bayelsa State governor has already decamped. He has resigned from PDP.
Go ahead, man.
Sure that the next thing he too is going to decamp. So it's almost all the governors in the South are already, decamping. And the purpose of this decamping is they will rig their states for Tinubu in the next election. So it's just a shame that this is the situation. And Shemun was shamelessly asking Fayose, do you think where the governor goes is where the states, the people, wherever the governor decamps to, is where the state will go? Shemun is asking questions as if he's a stranger in Nigeria, as if he's not been watching what is going on in Nigeria. This particular government will not allow any opposition. Any state that the governor is APC, they will rig that state for Tinubu. We've already seen it play out. So if he's talking like that, he looks as if he's a stranger or he's not been paying attention to what is going on in Nigeria. Sometimes it's so annoying when you are listening to all this news hardcore. They act as if they don't know what is happening, or they're just being naive, or they're asking silly questions when they know exactly what is going on in the country. If they want to ask questions, I think they should be asking intelligent questions, not asking silly questions when they actually know what is happening and they know the truth. They know that Tinubu will not allow any free and fair election. We already seen so far what is happening in other states during the governorship election. We saw what happened in Edo State. Obviously, that is what is going to happen. Buhari and the rest of them didn't interfere in state elections. But we all see that Tinubu is going to interfere in every election. He must make sure that APC win the state governors read for him. So when Shehu is asking those questions, he's asking as if he doesn't know what is already happening in Nigeria, or is it that he's just asking questions for asking sake, not necessarily because he wants an answer, and it's so shameful. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am.
Please, Mr. Elvis, if you can see that conference.
I'm playing it now. I'm playing it now. Thank you.
If you can see, honestly, it's something to watch.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm playing it now. Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you so much. Yes, man. All right, guys. Let me quickly listen to this particular video because I know Sam and I like when my attention is drawn to. So how did you not manage to sit there throughout and it was sad? Anyway, Black Panther, you are going to talk. Just hold on. Yes, sir.
You never reach where he exposed the
thing plenty where now.
You never reach where he exposed the Reno. Do you know the worst part of this? Now Reno with APC invite these guys to come for fact finding.
They don't know say
fact find the way APC invite these guys to come debunk and say there is no genocide. These guys where they talk now Reno Freno, but the character of Reno has seen the bend. Now this guy exposure. Even when he come, they use another person's car, they pose for US. So that is why in dispute in character, that is why it's questionable. With this thing in the behave like that is why he knows.
Alabo, they don't know say the guy they don't bring team ahead of them. They don't do investigation before. They don't know.
Yes, Reno no. So he go deceive the guy and come.
You know what will happen now? Only 3 of us there here. I don't know if other person is coming. Let's just talk within ourselves because I want to understand more about this. Black Panther will take the lead and we can interject. Let's discuss. Now, wow. If Mother Deborah, thank you for bringing this to my attention. You see, I've been so busy lately. I don't even have time for anything anymore. Jesus.
No, I think say you plan. I think say you go plan.
I don't know now.
Not be everything Naija watch go know now. That be the thing. That is why we need to do investigation ourselves.
Exactly. That for us sometime they play. Now so some of the same for when they
so even though you say to me, you draw my attention to it on the screen here, Mother Deborah, do your you can't just say
you
something.
Naija watch.
You know many people things every day.
You see, say Madam Deborah is one of the resource person we have on this channel. Yes. That's why I see she dey hit the point according to how she see him. You see, most of the people come here sometimes they don't even know what is happening. They are just choosing a path to follow.
Let's hear from Mother Deborah before I come back. Mother Deborah, go ahead, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis. The video, I saw it, and actually he said a lot of things at the beginning. He exposes the hypocrisy of Reno, and he brought up a tweet that Reno Mokri made 2017, and he said Reno Mokri tweeted in 2017 that there is a genocide on the Christians in Nigeria, and then he now asked Reno Mokri that what has changed from that 2016 till now, that the genocide is still going on. That the only thing that has changed is because the regime has changed and Reno Mokri's employers have changed. So Reno Mokri felt so insulted and he responded by saying he felt insulted
Easy. He said that.
That his employers have changed because the man embarrassed him on air. So the only person that is Reno Mokri that insulted himself, honestly, is an open disgrace. You didn't even see that part. I hope you watch it. It's so shameful that somebody else will come out and actually say the truth to their face. And they are actually covering the death of thousands of people. They think that God will just allow them to cover the death of innocent people. I'm so happy that the man actually exposed the APC government. And Reno Mokri, this is the end for him. He has gotten an international disgrace. And the shameful part of this whole thing is that this man is a pastor. I feel sorry for the people that are allowing people like Reno Mokri to become pastors. It's a shame and a disgrace for anybody that ordained such a liar as Reno Mokri to be a pastor. In fact, it's shameful for him to be bearing that title called a pastor.
Jesus.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you so much, my. Oh my God, Mother Rita, you send it to me, but you only send me the articles. The articles that sent for me, Mother Rita. There's no video now. Hold on.
I got what today. We go talk briefly. We go talk plenty for 1 week on this issue. That is what we need to do.
No, to be honest, what Mother Rita sent to me is just
I bet they play them every day. Good evening. I greet you. You wear your APC cap committing today. Black Panther, wear your APC cap. Where I'm committing today. If you know where I'm coming, no join and Jawa show.
Which one be this?
My brother, we should expose them with this.
You know where I'm today. We go send a come for meeting.
We go expose them with this one today. They are terrorist organization.
Show me your cap, your APC cap. If you know where I'm
only those state people. You know, only Black Panther do. What of
Alabo, you get your cap, so
what of Nigeria Watch? Now all Edo citizens, Edo indigenous.
Okay, let me play this video. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, mute yourself, Black Panther. There is noise in the whole world from your side, please. Thank you, Madam Origin, for calling in. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us.
Yes, Mr. Niger Watch, I put my mouth in this matter. I even said to you one.
Hey.
I said, Mr. Niger Watch ASAP, this one, the water don't pass Gary. I greet everybody, please. Mommy Diaspora, I beg you, ma. God bless you. Thank you for all you do. I greet everyone. Yes, this man, the name is Mike Arnold. He has been coming. He said his mentor that really introduced him to Nigeria is one of John Ofwebu or something. And the man loved Nigeria so much. So because of the man, he started coming. He started, he even built schools to help with the IDP camp. He knew the history of this, our country, and past most of us. So, you know how this, this horrible government, they want to attach all those important people. They attach like planting people. That is how this mockery was following this man. He has been to his house in Texas. He has invited the man. So when this issue came up, you know how they try to use, like now, if I'm quarreling with the government will bring my own blood to come and testify against me. So because this issue of genocide came from Texas, they now were looking for someone that would be credible enough to, maybe they want to give him too much money to make him, change who he is. So when they invited him, he now came and he had the first interview with Charles in Arise when they did the preamble. So after that, he now threw out. I'm going to send you some videos. You follow up.
All right.
There's another one that has planted itself inside Nigeria for the longest time, for the last 6 years now. So now that God has helped us from Canada to US, they're opening. I tell you, if you see what this country has done to its people, you will cry. When I tell you people, I say, Sodom, if God does not judge these people, these people, he will have to apologize to Sodom. Plenty deal. Now that the can of worm is open, you will see a lot. You will see.
Wow.
It is true, my brother. It's a mess.
Thank you.
It's a mess.
Thank you very
so
much. Thank you very much, Madam Origin. God bless you, man. Wow. Almost everybody sent me this video today. Almost everybody. Almost everybody. I'm just seeing it now. Almost everybody. People sent that for me to past 30. How did I miss? You know,
because you know where your camp, not making me some. Mr. Elvis, I greet you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. You guys can see now how I can, be distracted due to so much work. So much work. It's not easy to be here every day, man. Sometimes. And some of you guys,
You
said what?
Everywhere. All Instagram, everywhere is trending. And I don't know more created trend everywhere.
Let's listen to this quickly. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. The things that I'm reading here. It is what they call crazy of the craziest order. Honestly, I'm just looking at this. I'm like, what? So someone called Mike Arnold at Mike Arnold Truth. That's what his social media handle is all about. I don't know how this is. He says, the truth about Reno Omokri is sad. So literally exposing Reno Omokri and putting all things out. Anyway, for those of you who know, there's no love lost between myself and Reno Omokri. He's someone that I've never had. For even to say, oh, even that like people that are government officials or whatever, it was very obnoxious during Goodluck Ebele Jonathan when he was working there. When they were working with him, I think they said he was sacked later. I really didn't follow him. There was just something about him I just don't. So you might not take my word for it. I don't have anything. It's what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing here. And then this person said, I've seen it up close. Last year on his birthday safari in Kenya, he stayed at my home in Texas. Most recently, he hosted me in Abuja. So I'm trying to say, okay, was he on his way to Kenya? He now stayed in Texas because they are not the same place. He said, and this person said, Reno doesn't lie like most liars. He lies calm, cool, constant, up close. He's reptilian, chilling, soulless, yet so charming. I wonder who are the people who actually find him in any way charming. There's just something off about him. I'm sorry to say. There's just something off. I don't know, but some people like say they find him charming. And then there are people who, for them, they are actually, when they lie, they actually start the lies by lying to themselves. So they lie to their minds, and in their own eyes, whatever lie it is that they're saying, they say it with all truthfulness. And there are some people who are even able to beat the lie machine. You understand? When they do a lie detector test, they pass easily because they have already lied to themselves. Even their soul have accepted the lie. So when they are just chilling, dulling it out and putting it out there, they just do that. This person said, once Reno posted a video flaunting luxury cars, claiming they were his, that two belonged to a friend of mine. Reno visited, rode in them, filmed them, and claimed ownership. A total fabrication. I stayed quiet then, but started watching closely. Wow. So he went to go and visit people. Probably people came, came to visit different cars. Since he said two belong to a friend, and then he joined all of these cars together and began to claim his own. Why do people do that? Why do you need to lie to anybody about whatever? Are you not enough in yourself? Why do you need to lie about something that you're not? Is it to get acceptance, online acceptance, people that don't know you? Whether you say you are rich or you are not rich, just keep quiet and be doing what you're doing. Nobody, if you don't have anything, nobody's going to drag you. Nobody has peeped into your, your current account or your whatever. He said, on my recent fact-finding trip about Nigeria's persecution crisis, he promised meetings with Tinubu, NSA Ribadu, and the Sultan of Sokoto. None happened. Looking back, those promises were props for his narrative, for clout and manipulation. Hey, whoa. This, let me go on. Even this person that I'm seeing here, you understand? It looks, that was a lot. Oh, this with the next group. On live TV, he came for his character matters. The victims as lesser humans under NSA Rubadu. I almost hope it happens. Nigerians worldwide, from the highest to the lowest, revere him as a self-deluded tool, an emasculated, narcissistic peacock. Peter Obi's used. Ooh. He said Peter Obi's used toilet paper would poll better. That means Peter Obi's used toilet paper will get more votes than no mockery.
Not a journalist, but an authority apparently. How to identify a hypocrite? Their voice is so loud, condemning injustice against Muslims in USA, yet very silent in condemning genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And that person that said that a couple years ago was Reno Omokri, and he's multiple tweets like that. He made this a very big issue about Christian genocide in Nigeria not that long ago. And according to all the observers and all the organizations and watchdogs, they say it has not improved, that the death toll is higher. So I don't know what's dramatically changed, that he was adamantly, repeatedly calling it a Christian genocide in Nigeria. The only thing I know that's changed is the administration and his employer. So.
Sorry, employer? I don't have an employer. I think it's disrespectful to say that. I don't have an employer. However, that was under the Buhari administration. And under the Buhari administration, as well as you all know, I was an opposition to that administration because the president had made a statement. And that statement, and I'm going to quote that statement verbatim, where he had said that those who gave me 5% of the votes cannot be treated the same way as those who gave me 97% of the vote. And then that particular statement that you made was made after he made a statement that he will treat a particular section of this country in the language that they understand. And as a result of that, Twitter, now called X, what they did was that they deleted that post, and the Nigerian government retaliated by shutting down Twitter in Nigeria. So it was a response to that.
This is shocking. This is really, really shocking. But meanwhile, because I'm trying to put other stuff together, I don't know. It's just that it's different videos. I wish I have the full one. I wish I have the full one somewhere that we can actually use.
Like that, watch. We can continue this session because this is an expose for 1 week. We can do it.
Just hold on. Someone just sent me another one now. Let me see if this one is a full video because all of these just so short. No, not this one. I don't need this. I've seen this already. It's not here. It's very unfortunate, but meanwhile, I'll leave it for now. I'll do my research and see, because I want to hear what the satanic arena mockery said, because his voice was cut short there. You can see how he responded. He was so low in voice, and he declined Tinubu as his employer. According to him, he said, employer? No, I don't have any employer. I thought the Reno was working for Tinubu. Why was he denying him in public? I don't know. You see, do you know what? They can't do this white man anything. But if now black person sit down with and they talk this thing, you all don't finish on earth and in heaven. That's the problem. Freedom of expression is not guaranteed in Nigeria. This is shocking. It's not easy, my people. I left home around 5 a.m. this morning. You see, I came late. I got home around about 7:20. Then come on live and all that is crazy. I was only focusing on the one that we can find. I didn't know that it was actually trending. And those of you that send me all the videos, I apologize. I did not see it. Sometimes when it's an emergency, you send me something, please place a call. I also know that to get me on the phone is also difficult. Can't God, I want to do this one now. You know, Black Panther, you they get me now, you they get me. So you just listen.
And they get you. That's why I say get PA when go receive your call.
See, I mean, God, it's so tight. Anyway, I want us to discuss this because I want to learn more about the submissions on this platform today. Then we'll take it from there. Let's talk within ourselves. It's just all of us. So, but let me start hearing from Black Panther first. Anybody can come in after Black Panther. Obviously, is Mr. Alabo give us a minute and Odua. But let's start with Black Panther. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Good evening to you. I appreciate
Thank you, my
everyone.
brother. My brother, God will bless you. If despite you did not really get it, you are going to get it, and we are going to expose this thing for 1 week so that people to be on record, on repeat, I repeat again, on record, for prosperity's sake, for the next generation to see the evil perpetrated by the Nigerian government and the Nigerian political class. I would like to, at this junction, I will say thank you, Mom in Diaspora, and I'll thank everyone that have sat down to investigate and send those things to Nigeria World. May God bless every one of you. That means in your little time that you have, you still know that Nigerian life and Nigeria matters. And that is the only country you have. May God bless every one of you. And to all the viewers, more grace to every one of you too. I would like to start by saying you all have seen it. And I'm saying here today that Nigeria is never and was never a country. It is a company established by the European blocs. And the head of it is the Queen, the British monarch. And that is what is being played to today. That is why I said for you to bring a nation together, you need to sit down together and draft a vision, a proposal that you all can obey and say, this is what unites us and this is our belief. Before I will go into Reno, I will speak on Peter Obi. You see why we all are saying the only man that can give us a starting point, a starting block, a man that is different. Even the corrupt politician, the PDP, the one that spoke first, he's corrupt. But what did he say? He said there's no man as clean as Peter Obi. The second one said the only opposition we have in Nigeria is Peter Obi. Does that not sound a bell to all of you that is opposing him? Does that not sound a bell to you all? We say at this junction, let somebody continue. I'm trying to get out of the noisy place. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, Mr. Alabo, you are there. Okay, just go ahead, sir. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch, and God bless you. Even at your tight schedule, you still came out. I was even worried. I said, oh, my guy is very busy. I wish we were going to have this program today, but you still make it here. Thank you. Thank you. We'll get to that extent. I know you're working towards that, getting someone who will come, but you need somebody that they could not come because these people, these criminals who come to hack these places, that is the problem. If you don't have experience, somebody at the backroom staff, they will come and hijack this our program, and it will be difficult for us to start it another day. And I know you put in.
Mr. Alabo, I'm sorry that I have to stop you. Let's take this video here quickly because my mom just sent me an interview that please mute yourself, Mr. Alabo, please. Thank you, sir. I'll get back to you. You know, let's take this video, my people. It's very important we take it with this so that we can start talking. You know, wow. So, oh God, these people, shame don't wear them Agbada left and right. Shame. Agbada left and right. I don't know how they are managing to defend all this whole thing. But listen to this.
been following the news, you'll know that less than a fortnight ago, US Senator Ted Cruz introduced a bill aimed at sanctioning the Nigerian government for allegedly supporting terrorism, which he said was aimed at eliminating this country's Christian population. Senator Cruz, who's a member of President Trump's Republican Party, claimed that extremist groups have been hunting down and killing Christians for decades in an attempt to rid the country of them. He accused the Nigerian government of facilitating this so-called anti-Christian crusade. Other top American politicians and political commentators have also expressed similar views, and they're calling on the Trump administration to designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern and to suspend arms sales and technical support to the government. The Nigerian government has, of course, denied this, and independent researchers and analysts are adamant that the claims of a Christian genocide are false. So, how has it come to this? Well, for more on this, I'm joined now in the studio by the Republican mayor of the U.S. city of Blanco in Texas, Mike Arnold, the political commentator, author, and social media influencer, Rena Omokri, and from our offsite studio, the prominent Texan Republican and filmmaker Jeff Gibbs. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for coming in. And let me start with you, Rena Omokri, because you're the one who brought these two very prominent gentlemen to Nigeria and into our studios. Tell us why.
Well, when Senator Ted Cruz began this tale about a Christian genocide, and Gregory Abbott, the governor of Texas, followed along with Congressman Moore, I felt it was my patriotic duty to reach out to the Republican Party and officials who have a desire to know the truth. And so I was able to get Mayor Mike Arnold, a Republican elected mayor from the state of Texas, who is personally friends with Senator Ted Cruz and Gregory Abbott, and also an associate with President Trump. And I invited him over to Nigeria for fact-finding. Not just him, I invited also a filmmaker. I wanted them to see for themselves, because Senator Ted Cruz, a lot of people in Nigeria think he doesn't mean well, but I think he means well. But the thing is, he doesn't have the right information. He's never been to Nigeria. And Congressman Moore hasn't been to Nigeria. So I invited these two gentlemen here, and before they came, they briefed Senator Ted Cruz and Congressman Chip Roy, and they're here. Now, they've met with the leaders of the Christian Association of Nigeria. They've just met with the chairman. They've also met with the leaders of the JNI, that's the Jamaatul Nasrul Islam. For those who don't speak Arabic, that's just the Society for the Support of Islam. So they've met with them. They've been to IDP camps. They've seen the situation there. This whole idea of a Christian genocide in Nigeria is ludicrous. Yes, there are killings of Christians in Nigeria, and anybody who denies that will be, frankly, a dishonest person. But then there are also killings going on in the Muslim arena. I mean, I hate to say this, but only recently we had killings at a mosque in Katsina. We had killings at another mosque in Zamfara. And if you have these terrorists go to a state like Benue and they hit people there, obviously, most of the victims will be Christians. Why? Because Benue is a Christian-dominated state. If they hit in Zamfara, most of the victims will be Muslims. So there's no Christian genocide, and to prove it, I've invited this gentleman for fact-finding.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you very much indeed. And thank you, Mayor Mike Arnold, for joining us. Let me start with you. I mean, how long have you been in Nigeria now?
This is my 16th time to be in Nigeria since 2010. I've been all over the country.
But on this particular trip?
I just got here.
And this is a fact-finding mission.
Yes.
What scope is it going to have?
I am meeting with a number of leaders and asking tough questions to start.
Right. But, I mean, obviously there are places where these alleged genocidal activities are said to be taking place. Are you going to be venturing into
I have been to Jos, I've been to Bokos.
Right.
I've had a team that's been to Gwoza just very recently. And I've been all over the south and central part of the country. And I build schools and run schools in IDP camps. We have 2 schools up and running and a third one under construction. We teach 550 students full-time education. And that's here in the FCT.
Right. Okay. Well, welcome to Nigeria. And again, and let me turn to you, Jeff Gibbs. Sorry, you appear to be marooned in our sort of off-site studio there, but we can see you, and you're certainly part of this conversation. And thank you very much indeed for joining us. You are a filmmaker as well as a Republican. Tell us what your role is going to be in this fact-finding mission.
Well, I'm not sure who mentioned to you any political affiliation I may have at home, but I am a filmmaker. I can attest to that.
Okay, so what are you going to be doing on this mission in Nigeria?
Well, it's a very brief mission on this trip. I'm just here in support of the mayor and his fact-finding mission. This is my 6th time in Nigeria in about 4 years or so. I have had time in the camps. I'm not the person to really speak on many of the facts or the details regarding all of the situation and the issues facing Nigeria, but what I can say is that I've spent time in the camps and that I've met and made friends with these children, and these are people from, in one camp we have.
Why they no order for the arrest of these people? After this interview, why? Because they not fit.
Because the information they CIA record already. American government know about this thing. A confirmation they can't do.
Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I'd like us to start talking. We might elaborate on it again on the next day. But let's start talking. Thank you very much, my wonderful people, once again. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you so much. I chop, Kiss Nogeraki, and just Blue Chef and Super Chat. I'm very, very grateful. Now, God, I go bless you now. But meanwhile, let's hear from Mr. Alabo. You were already talking earlier on, and I stopped you. Please talk to us. You have the floor.
Thank you, my brother. This video you are seeing, this was the first video as they came. He brought them and took them to Arise TV. His intention was to control those people. But he doesn't know that white people are not like that. I'm not saying there is no corrupt people among them. But some of them, when it comes to life like this and things that they see with their eyes that you cannot lie, the evidence are there. It will be difficult. So every strategy that Reno was using, you see the introduction, that guy is not a mayor. He's not a mayor, but he's just raising him. That guy did not have any conversation with Ted Cruz, which he mentioned with what he said. So those are the things, when you come in public and talk that kind of thing, the people were shocked and say, who is this person giving us this kind of height, raising us high like this just because of what he wants to get? Just like you inviting somebody to come and testify for you in the court, and that person you invited come, as the person came, is testifying against you, speaking the truth, that this is what you did, this is what you did. That was what happened to Reno. He went himself to dig these people because he has a relationship with that guy. But he presented them as if they have not been to Nigeria. The other guy is a filmmaker. They were two in that studio. He's a filmmaker. He has been in Nigeria. The other guy has been visiting Nigeria. He has their foundation here working. So I don't know why Nigeria government, let me not say Nigerians, Nigeria government and these politicians, they don't know the essence of embassy. It's just like Nigeria embassy in Ghana today. You have Nigeria embassy in Ghana. What is the work? It's for them to gather and to know what is happening there in Ghana. They bring information. So will you tell me that the embassy in Ghana that is there, they are not getting information from Nigerians or the citizens there? Why do we have intelligence around the world? So America, how do we rate them? They are the best policing in the world. They have their ears everywhere. You cannot tell me that you made a tweet in 2023. You are the one crying for genocide. What Buhari government was doing then. Today, because you are working for Tinubu, you now change, condemning the same tweet that you made. You that was crying to say this was genocide. You just change all of a sudden. So those people looking back and looking at his character, what he has done before, the kind of things coming to take somebody's car in boasting as if that was his own. So all those things make those guys to feel and say, no, this guy, this kind of character is not character that we are supposed to associate with. So they have their fact. They have gone in those places. They had a lot of things they have done with the IDPs. What are we talking about? Is it when you come to my house because you have negative intention? Then when you do it, you will go outside. After you finish finishing the people you come, the people will plant. After planting, that was what those people were saying. If you watch the full video, people will planting. So they come. When they come after the farmers have planted their things, reaching for them to harvest, that is when these people come in. So there is nothing like herders and farmers clashes. The people who come to buy these community people, they don't come with any cow. They come with motorbikes. That is what they come with. They come with motorbikes and AK-47 to come and finish a community. And when they finish that community, what do? They settle there, they change the name of those places into their own name. So is that what you will call and tell people that this is a farmers and the herders clash? That is not true. So this is what who brought this name of farmer and herders clash? It's the same politician that gave the media. They gave the media. The media brought it, and once they gave this thing tag, they tag those names. They begin to fly with it. You are in the community and you finish the people. Then you fly with a negative information to say, this is a farmers and herders clash. That is the same way they see these terrorists, criminals. What name do the people give the media? They gave them bandit. Why are you people tagging people, giving them this name? Somebody who will come in a community, finish people, pick women, marry them by force, rape people, rape down a whole community. They came from where? All the way to Owo in Ondo State and finish the whole community. And the next thing you will come to tell us, you will be coming and telling us is because of clash between these people and these people. That was why that happened in Owo. This is crazy. We are not supposed to have this. That is why the guy is saying that the media are the ones. The Nigerian media are the problem. They are not saying the thing, and in warning them not to change his word. Don't change my word. This is what I'm saying. This is what I've come to do. And I've found out a lot of things. This is my fact finding. This is the truth. So don't come and change my own word and begin to bring your own to paint it the way you want it, not the way. I not what I said, but how you, the media, want to, because all of them are being paid. The Nigerian government, they pay Arise TV, they pay Channels TV. So they work because of the money they get from this thing. So that is why they will wait until Wike will call live. They will go. He will stay there and be abusing people. That is the media too, because of the money they want. They wait until if Tinubu did not bring any news or one of their head did not come to start talking, they will not release that news. That is why Arise TV will come with another thing to say it's a AIT and Arise TV. They do that. They said it's a, what do they call it? What is trending? They want the social media, when they carry it, they will not carry the video from. No, that they don't know. So the Nigerian media, the mainstream media that we are seeing today, they only sit down in the office. Before we know that these people go to where things are happening. How many mainstream media have you seen that this place is burning? You will see it happening. CNN, they travel, they there for Gaza, they broadcast live. How many media house in Nigeria that will go to Benue? They said the next day to go and see. They will wait until after social media is burning. That is when they will go there, when everything, then speak what the government want them to say. That is why we are suffering today in Nigeria.
Mr. Labo,
Yes.
is it not even possible for the government to even tell them when the thing is on, when it's happening, don't go there or don't even talk about it because they've been paid, like you said.
They have been paid now, but they don't do that now. They will still go. That is why they are using what you. When
And
the
they will
community
go,
comes
but
out, they cry.
at the point, for example, now, imagine, for example, now, as things are unfolding here, you see CNN, they go there right at that point in time.
Yes.
But I'm saying that it's possible that the Nigerian government may even ask them, don't show up there until this whole thing die down. When the news has been
Some of
watered.
them, yes, now that is what they do to them now. That is what I'm telling you. They don't go when it happens. See where anything is happening. Except where you will see that Nigerian media will go the next day. Let's say building collapse in Lagos. They can go and do this one. But when it comes to Plateau, they are killing over 100. They want to wait for the military to give them the figure. So what is journalism? They want to wait for the military. Why can't you go to the community head and get the fact? You have this, and this is what is happening to you. People are dying in Kwara State today. You want to wait for the Nigerian police to come and tell you. Then when they come, they talk about life. Say just 50, just 30 people. Human life. You calling them just, it's not up to that. They will not be arguing. Don't mind what people are, it's not up to that. It's just about it. With human life. One person in US, there will be a press conference across presidency, everywhere, hunting for people who have done that. In Nigeria, it's happening. You will not hear the voice of your president. It is either it's in France drinking palm wine, or it is either it's in Caribbean country drinking wine. Eh? This is a society we find ourselves. The Nigerian media is the major problem we are having because all of them, they are dining with the politicians. Whatever thing you see most of the media are today is politics. It's politics. Ruben Abati is rich today. It's politics. It's not the media money. You see them. It's politicians that make them rich. Some of them, the broad envelope they get from politicians even buy them house, train their children in school. I am telling you this. Go and do your findings. Most of these medias, they work. And politicians control the medias. They own most of these media houses. The man who owns the Arise TV, is he not a politician? The one who owns AIT, is he not a politician? Talk Kwesi, but his role rest in peace. They are all politicians. They are affiliated to one party. They are affiliated to one big man who controls the party. That is how they do. So they push the narrative of what they want to do. But when it comes to this one and the pattern of President Tinubu, all of them are scared because he's a dangerous person. He's the most dangerous president we have. Abacha, they learn from where Tinubu did. Nigeria, we don't know. Abacha, they learn from where Tinubu had today. Under the Tinubu, Nigeria will see it with their two crow eyes. And nothing, as it is happening like this. All these governors you see jumping, this is what? They have told them there is no way you will win election if you don't come to me. You must bow to me for you to win election. He has told them, he come out in open TV, say, I am the president now. I am the president. I will do what. That is what Tinubu is doing today to Nigeria. He controls all the institutions. So all these people have seen it that it's obvious that they don't have any teeth to bite. That is why he's saying that opposition is dying gradually. Apart from my principal, which is Peter Obi, who is pushing despite all their distance. That is why they are working every corner to make sure he does not have a ticket to run. That is just their distance. Because they know if he have a ticket to run, it will be difficult for Tinubu. It will be difficult for Tinubu. And they know that if Peter Obi is on the ballot, it's not going to be election that will end in the court. Nigeria are not going to allow that. But if Atiku comes out and Obi did not have any ticket, he knows that it's a carry go. Nobody will come to make any sacrifice or to even come to fight him to say no because you rig election.
Are you not even sure that Tinubu is using Atiku against
that?
Obi?
I have said this several times now. I say Tinubu sitting in power is Atiku sitting in power. Atiku sitting in power is Tinubu sitting in power. So both of them are the same bed of the same feather. So these people are working together. They talk to each other. Have you heard that he has gone to hunt any Atiku business? Instead, Atiku is making more money. is having a good oil well, having more deals with Tinubu. It's only Peter Obi that is suffering with his business. He's suffering with anything that has to link, even his brother and his people. That is the only person. He's not doing anything to Atiku because it's his friend. They know where to meet. He knows it's a part of, when you see these people, it's the system. They want to maintain it. So none of them will run out. Even if Atiku win today, Atiku will not do anything to Nyesom Wike. You will surprise that Nyesom Wike will work in Atiku for this thing, begin to campaign for him in the next election if Atiku win today. So they are the same people, the same characters. They just want to maintain that status quo of what the corrupt system. This is how we run it. Take your own, I take my own. That is the structure which Peter Obi is coming to change. They don't want us to change that status quo, which they don't believe is a way of life to Nigeria. Enter street to ask millions of Nigeria. Corruption, they don't see it as a, they will tell you, now so it be now, you won't come change them. That is how they have made people to understand. They have made people to see it. That is where we are having this problem. So thank God it's happening today. You can see how those people disgrace Reno. You brought somebody to come and paint the government and say, no, are not things that is happening. And the people come to do you. So you cannot do. Why is American embassy here? Do you know the intelligence America have in Nigeria is more than the DSS, what they are doing? What American intelligence have about Nigeria, the DSS they learn for Nigeria, they don't get those kind of intelligence. Is it the kind of people who have an embassy? UK embassy is here, Canada embassy here, and you think they don't have information about what is happening? All this aid you are taking, the NGOs, you see them going to forests, meeting Boko Haram and doing this thing. They are just there for nothing. CIA will be inside of them, getting every information they want to get. And they come out under what? As volunteers who come to just do a work to help people who are displaced. But you don't know they are CIAs. They are intelligence from the American government. They gather information and you come openly and be telling them. For them to come out and begin to tell you this is what is happening, it is not a joke. They are choked them. So how many people in Benue State where they are killing, how many Muslims are living there? The Fulani, they live inside the forest. Come to Dakar, they don't live with them inside the community. What will you tell them in Kaduna, where they have changed the original name of their community into an Islamic, put their own king there? So what are you going to tell them? Why do you want to lie about those ones? Don't people come out from those communities? Some of these people who come out from this community, these filmmakers and these NGOs, they have flew some of them abroad. Give them scholarship. They speak truth. So that is one thing Nigeria government do not know. They come and pick some of the people there. They have people who are working for them in those camps. So how can you come to change those things overnight? So Reno Mokri was trying to paint the image. That is why you see Tinubu wants to buy Bible to a Christian who cannot afford Bible for themselves. What narrative is he pushing? That there is no genocide. That Christian and Muslim are one. What will you tell people? You come out in a country, Erofai say it's Muslim and Muslim ticket. He did it in Kaduna. You, President Tinubu, you come, he say it's Muslim and Muslim ticket. And you think the international community are not watching you? How are you going to do? What is the agenda of the jihad? Where do they start? Is it not from Sokoto? They have captured the agenda. People know the agenda of jihad. Go in there, multiply, born more children. That's why when I'm saying here, in future, in Edo State, if they are not careful, they will populate Edo State. It's happening. That is their agenda. Go in there, born as many children you can born them full the street. Then continue to push them out of their home community. Take over the place. Install your king. When you put your Emma, it becomes your enemy. That is the agenda. They have entered into the south. They are penetrating everywhere. And we think the people are not watching you. Look at what has happened in Syria. Syria was the distance. Where do we hear of Damascus? Where do we hear of this in Christianity? They march into those places. They finish the whole Christian. Islamize the Syria. It becomes an Muslim district. And they impose their Sharia law. We lost it when Obasanjo Allah this man that brought Sharia in Zamfara state. And they put it. How can we be running a country when you say the Nigeria constitution is paramount? No other constitution can be greater than the Nigeria constitution. But you have another people operating a Sharia law that is superior than the Nigeria constitution. You will stay in the Nigeria under the Nigeria constitution, and you will tell people, say, because somebody mentioned this, say this because it's under your state, you will put that person and buy that person against the Nigeria constitution. Where is it happening? So how are you going to tell us you are not Islamizing Nigeria? You are not turning it to Islamic State. That is the thing. Nigeria is not no constitution of Nigeria that recognizes any religion. No. That is why they did not adopt it into our constitution. So why are you imposing your own, having a different constitution outside the Nigeria constitution, calling it a Sharia law? We must open our eyes and know if you want us to stay together, because there is nothing relating from somebody in Sokoto and somebody who is in Southeast. There is nothing cultural. There is no way. Because of you today, they have changed me. I will go. Somebody in South will have a score of like 200 or something, want to study medicine. You will fail that person and say, no, you did not get up to 250 or 280 to study medicine. But somebody in Sokoto will get 80 and 90. He will become a doctor and become a minister of health. And he will become this in our own country. Then you, who is more intelligent than them, doing those things, struggling, they will knock you out because of score. How do we operate a country like that? Just because you say you want to encourage them to go to school. Let them go to school. If they don't want to go, it is their own choice. So why would you be suffering us over here? Make everybody equal. Why would we be living like that in a country and you say you are not Islamized, you are not oppressing the country? Let me leave another person to speak. It's really annoying. Thank you, everyone.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Labo. Maybe I can speak, right?
Go ahead on me.
Well, I greet everybody. Greetings to everyone. Mr. Elvis, I greet you. Thank you very much for all that you do. Truly appreciate all of your effort and then everything that you continue to put into this program, just for us to have a sane country. And also, Tommy Diaspora, I greet you. Thank you very much for all of your efforts. Thank you very much for all that you do. God bless you and keep you, make you stronger and stronger by the day. To the panelists and everyone on comment section, I greet you all. Thank you very much, everybody. One thing that we continue to say here is that the evil that you support today may be the one that will end up taking the person in the long run. The fact that your person is in power, you shied away from talking about the evil that they commit, that evil may end up destroying the person. Now, although with what is happening to Reno Mokri is shocking, but I don't want Nigerians to be surprised, because these guys, although they have families, but their families are also co-jointed in whatever they are doing. Because one thing is, you can look at a man and tell if it really comes from a family that supports justice and truth. Reno Mokri, Festus Keyamo, Bayo Nunuga, and the likes of them, their families are part of what they are doing. I mean, you can't tell me that these guys make money and then their wife or their children don't enjoy from it. They benefit from it. They enjoy from the proceeds of whatever they do. And that's where it becomes so painful that their families cannot call them to order. Their children cannot speak against them. Their wives cannot ask them questions. All because of what? They want to also leak, or they want to eat from the crumbs that falls from the criminal's table. Don't be surprised that what is even happening today, that this criminal drug baron may be part of what is happening, and he's not even he's part of what is happening. All that is happening now is a way to just disrupt everything, just cause a disrupt everywhere. And so people are just scrambling. before you wake up, before they realize, because they recover from this one, and that one has happened. So there is no true talking point. We are not standing on one thing and then find it to the end before we move to the other. So they disrupt the system, they disrupt the media, they disrupt everything that flow in the media landscape. Now, Mr. Labo, you said something that's very, very profound. I think Nigeria can pay attention to it. Before these criminals start joining politics, media houses stand tall. They speak the truth. I mean, channels, when it came, was the pride of the nation called Nigeria, if there is any. Then you have AIT. These guys, they go everywhere, do whatever they need to do and do their work. But ever since they now begin to bring in, they join politics, maybe their owners and all that have been threatening, then they subpedal in telling Nigerians the truth. Only in Nigeria, lives are being taken down. And you see the media house will come out after 2 weeks that the incident occurred, because the government may give them a directive. Oh, don't go there. Don't air the news now. Don't make this thing known now. And Nigerians are not asking questions, because most of the events in Plateau, Jos, you first see them on social media before you hear them on mainstream media. Most of the events that happen in Plateau, you see them on social media. You see people maybe with their phone just recording those events, and they send them on their WhatsApp, on their Facebook, on their Instagram, or on their X. Maybe after 2 or 3 days, that's when Nigerian media house will now begin to talk about that incident that you have already you saw the raw video. These guys are evil. When Madam Debbie that was asking, is Shehu from a different country? I've said it here several times. Shehu speak like as if he's talking from Dubai, or he's talking from somewhere in Toronto, or maybe he's speaking from Abu Dhabi. Shehu lives in Nigeria, for God's sake. Shehu knows what is happening. As a matter of fact, most of the incidents, most of the events happening in Nigeria, most of these guys, they have the first-hand information. Even when these guys are going to strike in most of these villages, they have the first-hand information, because they have friends in politics. They have friends in the government. This thing will have been revealed to them. There'll be a strike. There may be a strike somewhere, but these guys will keep mute. They'll keep quiet.
Mr. Olumide, can you hear me?
This is give us a mandate. Go ahead.
Okay, give us a mandate. Sorry, I thought it's Olumide. Shehu you are mentioning, if I tell you what Shehu benefit from Rivers State under Amechi and the Wike, it's not a small boy, it's not a small guy in the CMO. Shehu is thinkly rich. Now politicians make them waiting in between.
So we know their antecedents. We know what they are doing. These guys make more. These guys, their salary that they get from, they may not even care about their salary. But the brown envelopes, the money they get from these guys, in millions. Now you now see the criminal drug baron as his own media house, just to control the narrative. As a matter of fact, when they are traveling for events now, maybe he's traveling for an event, his own media house will be the number one. NTA is behind the back burner. This is what these guys they do. They buy media houses. They have their own social media handles, just like what you see in the US. They have their own radio station, just to change and disrupt the media landscape. And Nigerians need to arise and wake up. We cannot continue like this. This is not how a country is being run. These guys are destroying the country. Now, take it now down to Edo State. Imagine a governor telling special advisors that if you don't come to a meeting with a cap that carry the criminal drug barons logo, you will not be in the meeting. Come on. And every time I speak about Edo State, what pains my heart is the ESA agenda nonsense that some people came to paddle here. The ESA agenda nonsense that they came to speak here. People like Tiobala, or we can even say Tiobala Blue. Maybe he has also joined Tinubu. We don't know. Because now, most of us here, people like me, Madam Rita, Black Panther, you're now saying that because we didn't support you, that's why you lost. My brother, you just joined Tinubu. So today, me, I added Tiobala Blue to your name. Because you guys just destroy everything. Now your ESA agenda, as agenda you, look at a governor for crying out loud. How can a governor in his right senses, your people are being paid? That does not concern you. The last time I checked, there are still bad roads in those states. That does not concern you. Okwebolo. What concerns you is that people must wear a cap of a criminal drug baron to a meeting. Without that cap, they will not. Come on. Okwebolo, if they swear for you, you say no, go somewhere, me help you clear the swear for your head. Come on. If they swear for you, Okwebolo. If they swear for you, if they swear and they catch you, at least you have family that can tell, oh God, this swear don't too much. No, carry go for deliverance. Either to the upper palace so that they can pray for you, or look for a pastor that can pray for you. What kind of nonsense is this? A governor that said he went to school, even though his certificate his result is all F9, can tell advisor if you don't come to a meeting with a cap and this drug baron logo, you will not be in the. Come on. Now then swear for you. If they swear for you, go for deliverance. Because you are destroying Edo State. You are the worst thing that has ever happened to Edo State. You are the worst. And so this is where we become so critical, because we said it here in the election. Don't allow this guy, neither Okwebolo nor Aswed, none of them. But people were bent on ESA agenda. Now the ESA agenda is agendaing you now. What can you say? What can you say now? Roads are destroyed. I have not had this governor, this INEC governor, tell Edo State how he wants to change the healthcare system of Edo State. Madam Rita here, God bless you. You went to Edo State by yourself. You took pictures. You did video of bad roads. Okwebolo has not told us how he's going to fix those roads, how he's going to build hospitals, how he will change the classrooms, fix them for our people in Edo State. Children go to school, they sit on bare floor before basically left office. Okwebolo, what have you done to that? What have you done? What concerns you is that people, they must wear one cap, and that cap must have the criminal drug baron logo. Is that your concern? Will that fix Edo Road? Will that one build hospital? Will that one make the boy child or the girl child that goes to school not to sit on the floor? Because as at the last time, they still sit on bare floor in those states. Because I've not seen you told us anything you want to do about the schools in those states. Okwebolo. You guys are evil. And your evil people joined you, crying ESA agenda, ESA agenda. Now ESA is agendaing you. Then to Fayose, saying that Peter Obi is the only opposition. It's not a breaking news. It's not a breaking news. It is what we know. It is what we know. It is only sad that someone like you, Fayose, could not stand up tall. And yes, and now we become so bad, so sad. When your brother is doing evil, you keep quiet. Because Fayose know that Tinubu is not doing well for the country. He knows. Fayose know. Why is he not speaking? Because change also entering his own pockets. Whether you believe it or not, he's getting a change from the back. Only one man, Peter Gregory Obi, is your position. There are no institutions, there are no political party, and Fayose could not speak against the criminal drug baron because he knows that Tinubu is not doing well. Tinubu is not doing well. He's a failure. And these are the cry that we cried during the election. You now meet some of them, you meet them in church, ask them, how is your heart? You guys are enjoying it. They tell you, give us 8 years. So it will feel it will be 8 years. You see people that don't have their head on they don't have the although their head is on their head, but they are not thinking right. They don't think right. Now the person that you said he can fix the country is destroying the country the more. And when we tell you, you say, give us another 4 years, give us another 4. You guys must be drinking something. You must be smoking something. You must be smoking something. Because the last time I checked, Peter Gregory Obi built a teaching hospital in Anambra State in less than 1 year. Because that school was supposed to be accredited. But Peter Gregory Obi said, give me just 1 year and we'll fix this school. He did it. Tinubu is crying for under 4 years. Even the 4 only in the issue of Nigeria, you see a criminal drug baron. You were voted for 4-year term. You have only done 2 years. Even the 2 years is a failure. And you started campaigning. Now they are thinking of having the election in November next year. You see, criminals. I told you guys that once Tinubu was sworn as a president in court of the country, everything has been criminalized. That is what you get when you have criminals in power, because they will not change your country. These guys are
next
evil.
year the election or 2027.
No, they said now they want to move the election to November next year. As
They
against,
can't.
let's wait and see now. We'll
They
be saying
can't,
they
my
can't, they
brother.
can't. We'll be saying they can't. But
They have
if
to go to the house and make a law.
we know, you see have a house.
Do you have a national assembly? If that is
You Black Panther still think that you have a house.
Look, my brother, let us
Hold
not
on,
just
sir.
be
Hold
jump.
on, sir.
Let us not be jump. Wait, let me talk on that issue.
Okay,
Let
go
us
ahead,
not be
sir.
jump. Wait, let me just take 1 minute, please. You know, I've not even spoken anyway. You see, let us not be jumping on that issue. Let us lecture, teach the people. If you want to change the system, if you want to change the amount of year you are going to rule, that means you are going to change the system you are practicing. It's a long road.
When you talk like when you talk like this, I
No,
don't.
not say they talk like that. The truth they talk.
You don't talk. You don't talk. When you talk like this, I just laugh. Nigeria is a peculiar country.
What are you saying that they
I just wonder, when you speak like this, I laugh sometimes. You are dealing with a criminal, and you think that they will do it. They will do it on man. Nigerians.
No before there they tell us River State this thing.
My brother,
with voice.
I still wonder when you have a soul administrator.
Are we speaking randomly? Are we going to randomly, or we are picking our time?
Oga,
I thought it was one person at a time.
All we can do at this time is that
Cameroon
is on their own now. Let Nigerians wake up and let's do our own. These guys are not going to go anywhere anytime soon. We have to chase them out of the whole place. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next person there.
Okay. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you for your contribution. Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening for your good work and your time. Thank you. God bless you. The Lord is your strength. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Koye Kada. Ruesi wesi nuru yewe ni numa wo yese gyo wa to amosi wa to ni maga. Ruesi kakabo. Sinu si manye si make. Ruesi. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. God bless you. Well, the situations of the today in Nigeria. This video that Mokri was disgraced. It was only that one I did not watch. This one that he brought those people that day, I said it. I said when he brought them, I did not even know that those people are coming to Nigeria often and often. I thought it was just the first time he brought them. So The only thing that Nigeria does not understand, or they did not understand, that every white man, advanced age now, not all these young ones, those said that Reno brought to Nigeria in all the countries, whether in Europe, whether in America, their first time was to train as a military. Whether you are police, you are CID, or you are one of you must undergo that training first. So even this young generation, I don't know if they are still doing it, but with at least if you are up to 40 years and above, or 50 years and above, I know that they undergo those training that time because it was mandatory. So you brought a filmmaker, which is journalist, to your country. They didn't talk that the kind of journalists they have in Nigeria is what they have in all this white world. That the journalists that they cannot go and investigate anything, that we sit in their parlor for you to come and tell them black is white, then they will carry it. Black is white, black is red, black is this. No. White man journalists go to the scene and see it with his face so that he can report the way he goes. And that is why, because as a liar, a person or a group of liar which Omokri belongs to, when he found that his lie was exposed, he now see it as an insult. Because when the Nigerian government see that you are exposing their evil, they will tag it as a media an offense. You are exposing their evil, they will tag it as a media offense. Then Abati will begin to quote that in so and so Nineveh are amended. So and so Nineveh are amended. Then cybercrime, but you now be quoting cybercrime. So that, because since I watched that Omokri that day, I said, that is why, I said, I don't know why you people call him lawyer. Anyways, liar is a liar. So, because those quality that you people are giving to him, I said, he did not want any of them. Because you cannot tell me that it is not genocide against Christian. I asked, what was Boko Haram? What was their slogan? They said, Western, this thing is forbidden. They were shouting, Allah Kubaru. Then they started destroying the areas of Christians. It is because another person come to feed, then they now change their name. Instead of calling them Boko Haram, they now start giving them sweet name, pet name, terrorist, bandit, Fulani herdsmen. Then they started giving them pet name. I said, they are all Boko Harams. They are terrorists. That is why I don't want to be hearing someone calling them bandit or the kidnapper. No, they are all terrorists. These people are terrorists, in which is in Nigeria military, because we found them wearing the Nigeria military uniform, both their cap, both their distance. And if they are not Nigeria military will have go and run them down. So because they are Nigeria military, so they could not run them down. So Reno Mokri, you have not seen what is called disgrace, and you will still see more disgrace, because you deny that you are no longer working for Tinubu. When you started badging Peter Obi because Peter Obi is saying the truth, it is when you are working for a person, you can be defending evil. So Reno Mokri, I pity the father that gave birth to you. The time they used to give birth to you, they will have used it to go and do cassava farm so that they will produce food for people to eat. Because you are a waste and useless to the society and to your family, to your generation. Because if you are a useful person, you will have know what is good and stand by what is good. You were among the Goodluck Jonathan government that these people that you are defending, trying to defend today by all you criticize Jonathan, even carve a coffee of Jonathan. But this is the same government that we tell people not to protest and be making law that protest is against the government. They have to face so and so crime and so trials because they protest. And you are citing such government, you are defending them. How are you going to defend stupidity if you are not a stupid person? So it is completely genocide against Christian. Yes, it is not by those they are so-called clerics, or what do they call them? The pastors and those things that they meet. There are some pastors in this country, they are Muslim. They are not really Christian, they are not really Muslim, because they are just doing business. They are business people. So a businessman, will you want him to spoil his business? No, he will tell you it is not Christian, this thing, genocide. Thank God that those people went to IDP camp. Can they show us the Muslim in that IDP camp? No. Let them take people to say, this when they will not get to this IDP camp, they are Muslim. No, they are not Muslim. They are Christians. And they have taken over their land. I always share this thing. That is why if the Nigerian government said, hey, what are you doing? Because when Shegumi, the foolish cleric, said Israel dialogue with a terrorist, Israel doesn't dialogue with terrorists. If Israel dialogue with terrorists, what will have concerned them and Iran? Israel will not have any problem with Iran. If Israel is a country that dialogue, people that dialogue with terrorists, they will not have any conflict with Iran. They will not have with the country that is close to them. They will not have with Yemen. They have conflict with all this, not only Gaza. They have with Iran, they have with Yemen, they have with the other country that is very close to them there. What do they call Lebanon? They have with Lebanon. So if anybody does not come and say, these people, they know how? And you will see the Nigeria stupid media will be putting such thing and say this, and you cannot ask this.
You have 20 seconds left.
You cannot ask this, what do they call Segumi? If what you are saying is true, then why this thing and this thing is happening? Because the Nigerian government, if you were not the terrorist, is not your soldier, by now, those people in IDP camp will have been in their villages. Because there is nothing that will have make you, not earthquake, not natural disaster that happen. Your own people are living inside camp, IDP camp in their country. How? There is no set that you say this is a war, that these people, this is because of this war.
Time out.
That is why you kept these people here. No. But you're busy traveling all over the world.
Okay, do a time out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Madam Rita, here you go.
Yeah, Black Panther, thank you very much. Good evening. Mr. Elvis, good evening. Mommy Diaspora, Lamehi.
Madam Rita, Itueo.
Tomo. Good evening. Mr. Labo, give us our mandates, Mr. Odua, and Mr. Jude. Good evening as well to everybody in the comment section, Mudia Academy, Ima, and Party Cosmes. I don't know. Anyway, good evening to everyone. A lot has been happening. I can see that. I think, okay, what's his name? Fayose was saying that Peter Obi is the only opposition today in Nigeria is Peter Obi. Period. And I want to talk about Mike Arnold, the American journalist and former governor of Texas, I think. You know, it's, I don't know. See, there's something going on in the world. There's something going on in the world. And if you are ignorant, that's going to be very expensive for you. Yes, they say education is painful, but try ignorance. Ignorance is more expensive than even education itself, because ignorance can alter your life, your generation, and even the quality of life that you live in. So I always tell people, in Nigeria, what you see is not what it is. What you see is not what it is. The more you look, the less you see. Everything that we've experienced from the time we understood the Nigerian economy or politics, I think by now, if you're an adult, educate yourself and get to understand the whims of this so-called political class. I call them so-called because they're not politicians, they're just a gang of criminals. But we want to use the word politicians because it seems like they're playing politics, but it's what I would call a gang war. I was looking at Mike Arnold's Facebook page, and it's, oh my God. I don't know if to say I'm not surprised or I'm surprised. I am not surprised, one, about the Nigerian media. We've talked about this before at Nigeria Watch. We've said that, you know, I think it was Mr. I don't know if Give Us a Monday or Alaba that was saying it, that a lot of these media houses are owned by politicians. In the same way I was trying to tell you guys, most of the political parties that we know today are created by politicians, and they use it as insurance for themselves. I talk about ADC. I just have this hunch that ADC is owned by Atiku. Yes, but they put somebody, you see Mr. Nwosu, that they said is the one who started it, but I kid you not, many of these political parties are owned as insurance by these wicked and satanic so-called leaders or gangs of cartel bosses in Nigeria. Yes, so I'm not surprised. And I looked at his Facebook page. You guys should try and just look at Mike Arnold's Facebook page. And I'm so happy Mr. Elvis played that video because he talked to the Nigerian media. He warned them, do not change my words. Do not twist my words, because the narrative that you are putting out there is dangerous to Nigerians' unity. It's dangerous to the survival of Nigeria. But you know, typically, the selfish, greedy Nigerians will take up the spur of the moment. How much do we give them? What promotion do we get? They're not looking at the long-term consequences. Yes. There's a picture he put out there from Arise. And you can see Mr. Charles is there. You know, two American. I think Mr. Arnold is there. And then that's the one that looks like a goat that calls himself Reno. And the title there, this is Arise YouTube channel. The title is "The Idea That There Is a Christian Genocide in Nigeria is Ludicrous." Reno Omokri, Arnold and Gibbs. Yes, Mr. Gibbs and Mr. Arnold is there. Mr. Charles Aliogu is also there. And you know, I think Charles and Mike Arnold and Mr. Gibbs, they understand that when the social media age and people will put anything out there for selfish reasons or to cover up evil. And so they are toe-to-toe. See, you got to be toe-to-toe with these evil people. You have to. If somebody puts an evil publication out there or a false narrative, it is your duty to immediately counteract that. And that is exactly what Jeff Gibbs did. He said, this is a lie. He said, this video is a lie. And I feel so touched when he was talking about he had to turn off his X handle. This is Mike Arnold now. And there's something he said. He said, even when he was in the plane, of course, you know, sometimes the Wi-Fi of the plane, it wavers. It's not really as strong as it is. And he was saying that there's a lot of very wealthy Nigerians are calling him and contacting him because they are ready to pay for the documentary about the genocide going on in Nigeria. Many wealthy Nigerians are calling him on the side. Who are those wealthy Nigerians? I'm sure many of them do not even live in Nigeria. They see the evil going on. They know what the agenda is, but they just need somebody that is genuine to say, you know what, this evil must be exposed and it needs to be stopped. It is very, very important. And there's something he warned America. He said, if Nigeria is going through this now, if Nigeria is going through this, America should watch. It's coming. It's coming to them. And there's something, Mr. Elvis, I don't know if you got it, on X handle as well. I think Mike Arnold, he was warning the man from Bodilon and telling him, you know the people who are doing this thing. You are silent. But guess what? You are going to expose Nigeria to the entire world and we will be on the hot seat. And guess what, my people? Do you know what that means? It affects you and I who are Nigerians in diaspora. Yes, yes, yes. It's going to affect us. Why do you think anybody who comes from these Arab nations, if they're entering the United States or if they're entering Europe, they treat them differently? Or if you are a Muslim, they treat them differently. I have seen it. When immigration and customs are dealing with it, you see it. And you know what? They make no apologies for it. I've seen it. I have seen it. So if Nigeria is flagged, even if you carry a blue, orange, yellow, name whatever color of passports, I always tell you, what does your data page say? Look, go and take your passport from wherever you kept it. What does the data page say? Country of birth. Country of birth. In fact, sometimes they might even put city of birth. I don't know about other country, but country of birth, Nigeria. As a matter of fact, it may be city of birth, Benin City.
Yes, you are right. City of birth is always
there.
there. You are right.
So if you are holding a foreign passport, don't think that you are absolved from all what is happening. That is why we all need to start speaking and we all need to show some sort of interest, because if your mama and papa went there in Nigeria, your brother and sister went there in Nigeria, they there, and you're so comfortable abroad with your family, living a peaches and cream life, sorry, the only people that may not suffer is maybe your children because they were born in the country where you are. But you that is talking, you that is feeling nonchalant, that is behaving like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't care, or we're coming here every day to talk, what are we going to do? Trust me, Mike Arnold has warned the man from Bodilon, saying, if you do not start dealing with this, I'm sorry, it's not going to be very nice for Nigeria, because Nigeria will be flagged.
Rita, I have 1 minute left.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So therefore, this issue of Mike Arnold and all these things that are coming out here, and him talking to the Nigerian media, it just brought me back again to this Nnamdi Kanu thing. When he's talking about mockery, I know Mike Arnold knows a lot of Nigeria so-called media agents or activists that are just merchants of confusion. That's what they are good at. Reno is one of them that he just disgraced. So any of them now that want to come out now to talk to Mike Arnold or challenge him, is going to disgrace them. So you see, many of them are quiet. Yes, many of them are quiet right now. So that's why, see, I was questioning Omoyele Soro's antecedents, but on the surface, it might look like he made the effort. Monday, everybody come out. Like I said, I have my position on what Shoro is doing. I have said it already. I'm not going to repeat it, but I keep saying I pray Nnamdi Kanu is freed before Monday or even before the end of this year.
Thank you, Madam Rita.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Mr. Ike Jude, it's your turn next.
Good evening, everybody.
You have 8 minutes.
Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you. You and mandate keeping Dallas, warm. I think I need to be in Dallas next week. So if I have a way to contact you, I will try to see you face to face. That would be very wonderful. So I'm so sorry. I have been away for a long time. In fact, I was trying to protect my mental health. The things that I have seen in Nigeria, the things that are going on in Nigeria, you need to be stout-hearted to be able to carry them. They are too many. And because I have lived through it, it now brings back the whole horror that I went through. Living in the north, living in the south, and also living in the east. I was trapped by the Sharia riots. I knew how it started. I knew how they thought it was nothing. And I knew how Obasanjo thought it was a political Sharia. And this is where we are now. And nobody knows where this thing is going to end. Nobody. So people are taking this thing with kid glove. They don't know how much investment that have been put into this what do I put into this thing that is going on? No, but it's a movement. It's a very serious movement. People don't even know. Everybody is
My brother, sir, it is called ideology, sir. If I can add down to is that ideology.
Yeah, but ideology that is not well funded might not have this kind of influence. Ideology is something you have in your mind, but when it becomes funded this way, consciously funded to achieve something. Most times when we tell Black Panther what is coming, he say, "Oh, it's not possible." He has already said another one, "It's not possible," when they say they will do election in November. They say, he say it's not possible. As at yesterday, APC have 2/3 in Senate. And you know what that means? 2/3. That anything that the president brings can be passed. Even if they don't want to do voice vote, if they do number votes, they will pass it. So when you say it's not possible, I laugh. You don't even know what the dictator is. I know these people one-on-one. This family, I know them. So,
sorry, sir, my brother, if I can put this one. If before he got 2/3, everything he brought was going seriously. Now that he had 2/3, what will happen?
No, before now, they were using voice vote because they've not gotten 2/3. That's why they were using voice votes.
Hey, boy, was still going now because he has a capable.
It was going, but Nigerians we are opposing it. We are crying, say you're supposed to use number vote, not voice vote. But now they are going to use. If you insist they use number votes, they will still pass it. See what is going on in the Southeast, that every governor is just giving in. Every governor is just giving in and say, we are going to APC. They are not going there because they see any good governance. But they are going there because if you don't, I had the media carrying it that the new INEC chairman was saying he's going to investigate glitch. He's blowing hot and so on. No way. Just like Dele Faro to me said, if the Tinubu don't get the absolute loyalty of a man, he cannot put him in there. If he doesn't get your loyalty, you cannot go in there. So he can say anything he wants to say. We all know where he's going to end. I'm not trying to discourage Nigerians, but the antecedents of this man have made me conclude that nothing good will come out of it. Nothing good. Now, the media, there is big collaboration with the media. How? Arise Media, Ndoga. I mean, is he fighting for you and I? No. Is it AIT? AIT owned by Raymond Dokwesi. Raymond Dokwesi was the campaign DG of IBB. I worked with him then. From the media angle, we are in an independent media house, of course. Or is it Ben Bruce of Silverbird that just joined APC day before yesterday from Bayelsa? Is it Nation that is owned by Jagaban himself? Is it Channels that John Momo is interested in his business, so whatever they tell him not to say, he will not say, so that they don't destroy his business? So which media houses are we even talking about? Is it the NTA that is government owned? Nothing. There's nothing. They are covering up so many things. These people have information. The information that the media houses in Nigeria have are too many. But they cannot say it because they are interested in the politics of the economy and the growth of those individual media houses. So they don't want to say anything. Okay, is it religious body? Are you surprised that Tunde Bakare has changed mouth? These guys are the religious bodies we have in Nigeria are the politicians, the religious version of politicians. That's what they are. You saw the man from Deeper Life, what he said. And when the outcry became so much, he went under. But these guys are politicians at night. Because what politicians will tell them, if the tension is going up, they will tell them, please go and tell your congregation to pray for the nation. And they will tell the congregation to say, oh, God says this is going to happen. This year is a year of this. So please don't destroy the good thing that is coming to your country. And they will start one prayer or the other, or they'll start one fasting or the other. But the person that is telling you to do that fasting and prayer is being funded by the same politicians you are crying against. But because our religious followership here is cult-like, whatever they say on the altar, the people will say it. A pastor will say, you don't need a car to go to London. You don't need an aeroplane to go to London. Just say it, and you'll be in London. And people will say, amen. But he flies a private jet when he wants to go to London. A pastor has 20 armed men following him, and he gives you a sticker and tell you to buy a sticker and put on your door that nothing will happen to you, and you shout, amen. Where are we going to? Then you talk about international body. Are you surprised that our president, everywhere he goes, has something to do with France and Shagori? It is not for nothing. France is not the only hospital that we have in the world. But something big is happening from there. Many countries that were colonized by France are breaking away, and we are embracing them. And we think it's for nothing.
Okay, you get 1 minute left.
Oh my goodness, I have a lot remaining. Anyway, we remember last time when Michelle was telling us bring back our girls. We all thought she was doing that for the goodness of those girls. Do you know that some of those girls that are even in the US, she has not contacted anybody? She didn't do all of those things because she has the interest of the girls. But they used it to make sure that a bad government is forced on us. And now the fruits of all of those things that were done are the things that is seen happening. The connection is, you saw the two white men, they talked about the role Obama played in this whole thing. And people think it is, yeah, just leave it, it will come and it will go. It won't go. It won't go. These terrorists are so emboldened. Whatever that is playing the music for them is coming from the people that should fight them. So there's no way we think this thing will just come and go. Reno and Daniel Buala, they are doing their campaign. We saw it. I was watching it there. He said, at least you can confirm that this thing is not a Christian genocide. The man said, I came in here for fact finding. You are not the one that is going to tell me the outcome of my findings. More are going to happen. They will gag many more people. I thank God for this kind of channels where we can say some of these things, but the fact is you won't get any of this information in the mainstream media. You will never. You will never. My worry is that P2B will find it very difficult to get a platform. And because we don't have independent president, we don't have independent candidates in our country, my prayer and my efforts every day is to make sure that this guy at least has one side political party, because they will never allow him to get in any of these mainstream ones. I have a whole lot that I want to say here, but time is the problem. Thank you, and
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Let me have my own time. I want to thank everyone. Thank Nigeria Watch. And then thank everyone that has spoken. Nigeria is not a country. And the basic thing, what is happening, they want to capture your resources. That is what they're after. And after they capture your resources, they will dictate how your country is run. They don't want it to be a country of unity. They want it to be a country of disarray so that they will flourish very well and make it look like there is a country, but it's a country where the wicked, the corrupt survive. That is what they want us to be. Now, everywhere they are not coming to capture the country. They are not coming to capture everybody. They are coming to take over the resources that we run the next century. And that is your energy. And most of it are right there in the north and the middle belt. So these people know their missions and they have their visions. But what we don't know, we are talking because we have not sat down our own self to really put words, go into the media, take books and put it together. Like I've spoken, it is a conglomerate of not the American state at itself. It is the people that colonized you. They are always in charge, but they put forward a mirror that they want you to see. And when you see it, you look up to that mirror and you said, oh, that is the image I'm seeing. It's not this person, it's this person. We have to be smart. Our smartness is not only in making money. Our smartness should be in all. Should be in all. Not only in academics. You must learn how to apply what you have read. Now, you see what is happening in Burkina Faso and all the Sahel country. When they break out, what happened in one of the European countries? What happened? The economy is going down. Don't let them give you a picture that, oh, France has a mineral resources. Tell me the mineral resources they have. Tell me. You cannot just say it because you see the fine building all over in France and you come and say, oh, they have mineral resources. Tell me, put it on record. Bring the book. Let's see it. We have to be talking and digging into fact, not what they want us to hear or what they have been feeding us for the past 60 years. That is what we have consumed. That is why we are lost. That is why we are not digging deep. That is why we are so lazy to find out facts and to even know our history. Now, you think they want to take everything. Look, these people in the north, they know what they are doing. If they are not going to lose, but they are making it look as if they are going to lose. One, you see what they are doing now? You are crying that, oh, Agbado has power. Agbado do this, Agbado do that. It is when Buhari was there, it is the same thing you are saying now. Another man is there. It is this the same thing you are saying. Don't you even understand what you are saying? Or don't you know what they are making you to say? Agbado has power to tell all the southern leader, I am going to write the books and change your result. If you make him to do it in your state, you think when you have a result contrary to what he released, you think if you release it as the governor of the state, it will not cause chaos in the country? You think you are making yourself believe he can take hold of you and dictate the future of every state. That's a lie, because that's what they want you to see. Agbado is taking over the southern country, as Agbado told any northern leaders or governor to say, if you don't come to me, I will do this. Have you seen any northern leader say, and they move publicly and they move for APC? You people are seeing the picture in your own zone. You are not generalizing it. You are not seeing it that the Nigerian nation, as you see it, it's not a country, and even the little that you have, they have divided it. You are not seeing it from that part of that point of view. You are seeing it from one point. He is powerful. Yes, the Nigerian president is the most powerful person in the world that can dictate, because it's like a monarchy system that only one man dictates the future of a nation. Even in England, they can't do it. The king can't do it because he knows the consequences. But because yours is being backed out by some European countries that have enslaved us for long, that is why you're seeing it. Why is Burkina Faso mounting weapons? Why? Why is the Russian Empire supplying the weapon? Because they know. Because they know. They know the voice. They know the voice of when you acquire a weapon, they know what you can do with it. That is why you see the movement of all these terrorists. They are moving down to Nigeria because it's their safe haven. Because the Nigerian terrorist organization, the APC and PDP, they've organized themselves and accepted them. They brought them in and they accepted them. Agbado can only get control of the South. The South is always weak. Don't you see that you are weak? Was it the same way we were during the 60s? Were we weak? Was the South weak when Awolowo was talking? Was he weak? It took Awolowo. Awolowo lost his first son because of the struggle to grab hold of power in the Southwest. So that the Southwest does not, somebody will not arrogate power to himself. He dragged it and he made good of it and he developed the West. With the farming product, the farming resources, he developed the West. And we, the offspring of that generation, look at how we are. Aren't we ashamed of ourselves? We can no longer think. Look at the extract from Nnamdi Azikiwe, Awolowo, and the one from the north. Don't you know that what they have spoken, everything that Nigeria is today is in their word they've spoken. My brothers and sisters, there is a war of taking over the resources of your country, and it's not only in Nigeria. There is a bigger monster that is putting gas into this thing that we are seeing today. If we don't know, let us go and get ourselves prepared for it. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right, Black Panther. Now you suppose they moderate, but you they talk, they go. You can't forget saying now you they moderate.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Moderating just they talk. If we not stop yours now, we talk for 78 hours for them. Okay, thank you. That was a good submission anyway.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we have a last person here, which is this your name until they come here. I don't like if you don't change that name, I will not leave it. I have to put you on the backstage. We don't like, you cannot be promoting satanism on my platform. Change that name, I'll bring you back to the screen again. I don't need those kind of name on my screen. Sorry. You know, if you change the name, you can change it as you are there now, I'll bring you back in. But before you change the name, and next time, please don't use that name to come into the panel here. You don't need it. You know, fortunately, you cannot be promoting satanism here. You know, just come with your name or any other name. You can't be saying a satanic person for 2028. That's forbidden on this platform. You know, okay, let's have our final submission, my people. I would like to come to Mr. Alabo. Your 2 minutes, sir. Mr. Alabo, please. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother, for what you are doing. God bless you. A new Nigeria is possible. We are all saying the same thing on how we can fix our country. It is only us that can come together. What we are seeing today, if you know what is happening in your country, Nigeria is sinking. It's not a joke. It's not about don't talk bad about your country. It's sinking. Criminals have taken over leadership. When we are saying criminals, dangerous one, that their hands, their lifestyle, questionable characters, they are the people in position today. So it's a battle for us come 2027. I love Black Panther saying it will not happen. This same National Assembly, that the Senate president was the one that started campaign for Agbado. He started campaign for Agbado. A National Assembly where you will go, the National Assembly is the national anthem of Nigeria is not recognized. But what is recognized there is on your mandate, which has stand. That is the National Assembly you are telling me. The National Assembly who have forgotten that Nigeria need electronic system of transmission of result, and back it up with laws. The same people, because Agbado is doing everything he's doing, they have captured the INEC, they want to bring it, they don't want to wait, they don't have patience. Now, the same National Assembly is telling you that they want to bring back elections so that every issue in court will finish before May 29 to swear in the president or the governor. Why don't you fix the problem? Why are we going to court? Why must 3-man panel and 6 men or 7 judges will decide who will be our president? Why don't you give the power back to the people? You have the power to amend this law as a National Assembly. Why did you, that is intentionally, design our electoral system in a way to end in court? And because of that, you want to bring election back. Instead of you to fix the problem, make the cure for why are we going to court? To reduce people going to court. They don't care about that one. Why not fix the electoral fraud we are seeing? Fix where the leakage is coming from. And leave about bringing it back to come and happen. If you fix where the problem is coming from, and everybody knows that election is transparent, you will not see people going to court to meet judiciary. But because it's a strategy that is already designed, judiciary, during election, this is where you get your money. Your salary will not increase. We politicians will continue to increase our own. But you, judiciary, when it comes to election, we have failed electoral system. So that is where Okpobolo will come and give you billions with Yesu Wike. Then you make your own. You people are rich on that aspect. So election will continue this way. So you will settle it on that side. Then that is why you see them. That is something intentional, something they are doing. So the system is like this. The police and the military will settle you during the election. So they settle them who want to do those things. They empower those ones, the military and the police on that side. Huge amount of money will pump in for security. Then you will not see any security. Agboro will come and hit you. Then they will empower police and the security agency on that aspect. After that, it passed to their judiciary will have their own. That is why a governor will
All right,
not be
thank you,
talking
Mr.
about
Alabo.
increasing their salary because they know how they share the whole thing.
Thank you.
Sorry, my brother.
Thank
It's
you,
just
Mr.
so
Alabo.
sad. It's just so sad. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
I understand that it is. Give us a mandate. Are you there?
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I do appreciate you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
my
very
brother.
much for the time. Well, nothing much to say that for Nigerians to brace up. These guys are not going anywhere anytime soon. We just need to do what we need to do to get the country back. That's all I can say for now. If other countries close by us are rising up, holding their leaders accountable, then I don't see a reason why we cannot do the same thing. I will let others take the time to speak. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis, for always doing this. God bless you. Mommy Diaspora, God bless you. Have a good night.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate your time with us today. Thank you. Mr. Oduwa, your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Niger Wash. Thank you very much. Well, all I can say, as our brother Fayose, the Peter, the Rock, have prophesied once something that which is real, that PDP is no longer a party. But where he failed that, at least the former governor from the PDP supposed to be able to build the party for the next generation to come. The people that are still destroying the party are still former governor. We came with a former governor. Mahi was a former governor. Then the autumn of Benue State. These are the people that destroyed the party. So it paid me that when a father who claimed to be a father cannot unite his children or don't even have good advice to advise his children, because they say, brought up his child the way we go, when he grow, we not depart from it. If they that were former in that party build the party well, the generation or the new governors of those parties will have not been misbehaving. It is because they are the one who laid bad foundation. That is why the people that follow them do the worst. That is the reason I don't said no kekiria or said. But anyway, I pray that Peter Obi let us know the party he belongs to so that Nigeria can float him to the party. Because the governors that are decamping from PDP to APC are not the one to vote to go to the feed. That's why they will buy people Fanta and this thing the way they did in Cameroon. So, but if Nigerians know that they are hungry enough to look for a better life, they will not follow those stupid governors. They will follow the ones that have sense. Thank you, Mr. Njewosh.
Thank you, Mr. Dua. God bless you, sir. Madam Rita, please, final submission. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. In regards to what Fayose was talking about, he's supporting the Oyebanji, supporting the man from Bodlon. One thing I've realized is the Pachamama. Anyway, I don't know if you guys know what a Pachamama is. It's like a goddess of South America, like an idol. They call her the Mother Earth, right? I would say the Pachamama of Nigerian politics in terms of political party is the PDP. Every party in Nigeria that we know today, in fact, every person who is part of every political party in Nigeria came from the Pachamama. Who is the Pachamama? PDP. Nigeria, well, everybody was PDP before. But whatever we are experiencing today, these are, I call them little cousins, little children of the PDP. I'm just going to leave it there. My last submission today, Mr. Elvis, I don't know if you give me the permission. This is from Mike Arnold's X page. He wrote it yesterday at around 5:35 p.m. Thank God he's in the United States right now. And I'll read what he wrote. He said to President at official ABT. Obviously, he's talking to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, "We have met. I have been on the front pages of Nigerian newspapers commending you for your economic reforms. I know you are very smart and shrewd, and I have a suggestion for you. Nigeria will soon be under international scrutiny like never before in history. You can actually survive and emerge stronger as a result. But there is only one path. Only one path. All others would end in infamy. No nation can build peace and prosperity on a foundation of genocide and displacement. Nigeria will only be as successful as you treat the least of these. Pivot now. Purge those in your ranks who have facilitated, profited from, and or turned a blind eye to genocide and displacement. You know who they are. Lead the reform. End the killings. Recognize and bring justice and restore your millions of innocent displaced, which the Nigerian government has denied and ground into the dirt for a decade. The United States and the world stand ready to help. Fail to do this right now, and your days of power will soon come to an inglorious end. I pray it doesn't come to that. With utmost respect and hope, Mike Arnold. I leave it for you. That's my submission. Thank you.
Madam Rita, I'm very happy you read that message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu because I wanted to read it, so you just helped me. Thank you so much because other people sent it to me as well. You did, and other people. So, for me, the whole thing looked like in vain, regardless of whatever people are writing, the reaction of people, the exposure, whatever that is happening. Are we going to see any change? Are we? So I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, we are going to see a change. How?
Yes.
We cannot see a change by the ballot of Black Panther. Let's not kid ourselves. We cannot even see
Not be ballot. Not be ballot. Not be ballot. I not.
We see a change if they change the electoral act.
Not be. I not even go that side. I not be go that side.
We all know.
I not be go that side.
Okay.
Okay, Black Panther, 2 minutes. Use and tell us where we'll see.
Thank you very much. Wow. Wow.
Wow, that's a very good wisdom to all Nigerians to work on. We are not going to see the change, neither are we going to pass through all the templates that have been set up by these oligarchs. But we are going to see a change, because I said one thing. I said there must be a sanction on us, because we have gangsters that are ruling us and they will never change. I am telling you authoritatively here, they cannot change, and Tinubu cannot break the rules that the gangsters, the drug peddler have set by themselves. And if you break it, you go down. That is the rules of cabals. That is the rules of drug peddlers, and that is the rules of gangsters. That is why I say the change that we cannot bring, the international community will force it on us. After that sanction come, then Nigeria, all of us, our eyes will red and we'll pull it down by ourselves. Because it requires sanction that will beat both the poor, the rich, and everyone outside, even we outside. Then they will come out and what? Everyone will bring the old chip down. That is the change I am talking about. And that is where we should look. Let us go and pick this word Manaritas wrote read today. Let us carry that word, write it on the paper, and paste it on the wall. There is wisdom, and that is the route we are going to take. He has just told us, if you don't do it, the entire international community will come for us, and then we will know. Thank you, Nigeria. God bless you.
Anyway, my people, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, my brother Black Panther, for that final submission. Hopefully, we will get the change, but I'm just asking how. Well, let's continue to do our part. I appreciate you all that came into the panel today. Thank you very much, Mr. Alabo. Give us a mandate. Black Panther, moderator, Mr. Odua, Mr. Ike, you are here with us, and every other person that came that left already. I appreciate every one of you, my people, and God bless you. Now, for those of you that called into the show as well, thank you, Mother Deborah, Mother Origin, and many others. God bless you all. While on the comment section, thank you very much, Josh Blue Shell, Kisnagiraki, and Chop for the super chat earlier on. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do for us. Thank you, Abbo Azi. I appreciate you, my brother. Thanks for all that you do for us here. Then my people on the comment section, Arin's TV, Oza Tessie, thank you. Can see you right there. Then Michael Carter right there as well. Thank you, my good people. Who again? Mr. Pansat was here, but you couldn't give your submission. Michael Ranamaro and many others. But nevertheless, we need to round up right now. Now go bless my people. Look out for our recorded video tomorrow if we can. If not, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, let's continue to talk about the things that is affecting you and I. And here we join the curtain, my people. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night and bye for now.
Glory, Washington. She wanna know when you talk. She wanna know when you talk. I do. I dey call her. I dey call her like they cow. I dey cow like they cow. I dey cow like they know. Odun lade, odun know. Odun lade, odun know. Yeah, odun lade. Owó ti dé. Odun lade, owó ti dé. Odun lade, odun know. Yeah, she wanna know when you talk. She ti rí dán tó mọ owó náà. Èèyàn ajé wọlé, ayọ̀ ajé wọlé. Èèyàn wòlíì àgbà. Sàlàkọ́ ẹlòmíì kan. Ìwọ gangan ló nílùú. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú wọ̀lú. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú wọ̀lú. Yé gbẹmí débẹ̀. Sàlàkọ́ lùlù fún mi. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú fún mi. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú. Sàlàkọ́ onílùú wọ̀lú. Ó yá ìlú yẹn fún mi. Wòlíì àgbà. fralako, fralako to you. Give me the vibe out here. Give me the move. Give me the move right now. Give me the vibe out here. Give me the vibe out here. Give me the move right now. Give me the move right now. Give me the move. Give me the move right now. Give me the vibe out here. Give me the vibe out here. Every minute, move right here. Every minute, move right here. Don't play, don't play, don't play, don't play. Go set it, go set it, go set it, go set it. Mash it, mash it, go set it, mash it. Don't play, don't play, go set it, mash it. Anu loriga, alologogo fọlẹ, kìí ṣe bí mo ṣe. Mo ní wọ́n ti yọ́nú sí ẹ, ọmọdé kan yọ́nú sí ẹ, àgbàlagbà kan yọ́nú sí ẹ. Ẹni bá yọ́nú sí ẹ, ó máa wá ṣọ́ọ̀jì. Ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba, ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba òun. Ó ní àánú la àríga, ọlọ́lọ́gbọ̀gbọ̀ fọlẹ̀. Oya ṣàkó sí wọn, ṣàkó sí wọn, ṣàkó sí wọn, ṣàkó sí wọn. Oya do ṣàkàrà náà, oya do ṣàkàrà náà, oya do ṣàkàrà náà. Ṣàkó sí wọn, oya sọ pé ṣá máa wò mí, ṣá máa wò mí, ṣá máa wò mí, ṣá máa wò mí, sọ pé ṣá máa wò mí, ṣá máa wò mí, sọ pé ṣá máa wò mí, ṣá máa wò mí, sọ pé ẹni tó bá nínú tèmi Jésù ti dàdé. Labalábá tó bá dènà aṣọ rẹ̀ ajá, èmi yóò máa yọ nínú Olúwa. Olúwa ṣeun, ó fèrè síṣẹ́. Ọba tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fún ní láìpò. Yóò sì fọ́ wá yọ ó bàbá. Ìwọ tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fẹ́ni tí ó mọ̀ yìí. Ó ṣùgbà fún ọ bàbá. Sọ pé ọba tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fún ní láìpò. Sọ pé mo wá yọ ó bàbá. Ìwọ tó ń ṣọlẹ̀ fẹ́ni tí ó mọ̀ yìí. Ó gbọ́ ṣùgbà fún ọ bàbá. Ó ṣùgbà rẹ̀. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Ẹ wọ ọmọ náà. Ẹ wọ ọmọ náà. Ọmọ ṣe no dey struggle to find. Ọmọ ṣe no dey struggle to find. Ẹ wọ ọmọ tí ó wẹ̀ tó ń dán. Ẹ wọ ọmọ tí ó wẹ̀ tó ń dán. Ó fi beauty jí wọn lọ. Ó fi beauty jí wọn lọ. Ó fi jíjà jí wọn lọ. Ó fẹ́ náà jí nà wọn pa. Ṣé ìwọ ṣe fine gan? Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Oníṣẹ́ fine gan. Ṣe fine gan. Okay, fine girl yẹn dà. Fine girl yẹn dà. Fine girl yẹn dà. Fine girl yẹn dà.